lot of time. Okay. Welcome to Unity Christian High School and OK Blue matchup tonight with the Unity Christian Crusaders and the Allendale Falcons. My name is Jason Nickel. Beside me here is Steve Gruppen, and we will be walking you through tonight's matchups with the Falcons and the Crusaders. Should be a great one tonight, Grupp. Keys for Allendale tonight: number 10, Jacob DeVito, and number 22, Easton Tolson, have been really doing a great job for the Falcons to start off the year, giving the Crusaders a little bit of trouble throughout the first time that they matched up. And coming out of an injury tonight, we're going to see the first time of TJ Fisher starting for the Crusaders, a senior that has really been hammered by injury throughout the early part of the season, and now he's able to get right back into the starting lineup. We'll see how his presence makes a difference. What do you see as the key components coming in tonight from your perspective?
Well, thanks, Jason, and it's a privilege to be up here alongside of you here tonight. Looking forward to a couple of games as we have the girls' game coming up here later tonight at around 7:30. But for the boys' game here tonight, you look at the last time these two teams matched up, Unity Christian was able to get the better of the Falcons 72-57. The game was close for a while, but the Crusaders pulled away, as they have many times this year. I think there's one key thing tonight, and that is, how does Allendale handle the pressure defense of Unity Christian? They are known to hassle you for 90 feet, and how do the guards from Allendale handle that pressure? I think that's a big key here for tonight for the Falcons.
Absolutely. And for Allendale, too, not having a lot of size. They do bring a lot of guard play to the action tonight, and so does Unity Christian. And it could be just a guard matchup from both teams trying to determine how this thing is going to play out for us. We're getting close to the action here. About 20 seconds left down to the clock. The players are lining up. It is turning it really into a packed house again tonight on a Friday night right here at Unity Christian High School. And it's what an exciting opportunity for us to be a part of this action with you. And we hope you enjoy the game as well. Right now, we're going to turn it over to our announcer, Mr. Greg Barman. What a great job by Ellie Brower there, junior at Unity Christian High School. Just saw her today in AP Language. And she said, I'm a little nervous tonight, Grupp, but I'm hoping I can hit that high one, and she sure did.
She didn't sound very nervous to me, I can tell you that much. That was well done.
So we're taking a look at the starting lineups for the Allendale Falcons. Number 2, Jackson Fitton, sorry. Number 10, we spoke about number 2 at the beginning. Number 10, again, Jacob DeVito. Kind of the key moment for the game for them tonight and how he plays out. Number 22, Easton Tolson. Another guard, Grupp, but does bring a little bit of size, a little bit more girth to the business there. And then we got number 23, Alex Guinness. And 6'2", junior. And then you got the big guy in the middle, number 42, listed at 6'5", Grupp. Not quite sure he is 6'5", but
close enough.
Trey Cullicamp. And that's the lineup there for the Falcons.
For the Crusaders, you got number 1, Colin Neuenhuis. And boy, what a season he's been having here for the Crusaders, a senior point guard. Just an outstanding season for Unity Christian. He has definitely saved his best season for his senior year. Number 3 for the Crusaders, Kyler Burgess, a sophomore guard as well. He is coming in and getting better each and every week and each and every game for Unity. And as Jason mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast, number 5, TJ Fisher, his first night starting. He started all year last year as a junior. Really an outstanding scorer for the Crusaders. Looking forward to see what he can give us tonight. Also, number 32, Max Vancouvering, one of those guys that just does a little bit of everything for the Crusaders as a junior. And then a senior, Hugo Vanderwall, the big guy in the middle for the Crusaders, a guy who can really step outside and shoot the 3 and gives you that ability for the Crusaders. So looking forward to a great night. One thing, Jason, Unity comes in this game, they are red hot right now. They started a little slow, but vintage Scott Soatsma teams, tough schedule early. They get into conference play. They haven't lost in conference yet as they've made it through the first round undefeated. They are red hot, so we'll see what happens here tonight.
Grupp, we are starting with a technical to start the game. The officials and even the players from both teams meeting at midcourt right now. And
it must have been a scorebook malfunction at the beginning of the game, if I had to guess. Allendale probably screwed up their scorebook, if I had to guess.
And even 2, I don't know. He's number 2. We got Jackson Fitton wearing the black underneath the red. I don't know if it has to be red. I do know white on white. I do know that undershirts are supposed to be the same color as well. So
maybe, I don't know.
Your guess is good as mine.
I think they'd make him take it off then if it wasn't allowed.
I agree, way, unless it's just a technical at this point. But
he's got the 2-point lead, and they start with the ball.
So possession-wise, too, I'm kind of wondering. It is going to should go to the guest. TJ Fisher on the right-hand side there, looking on the entry. Vanderwall kicks it out to Neuenhuis. And just like you say, Grupp, right off the bat, 5 points right off the bat.
What a job by the Crusaders getting the ball to the middle of the defense against the 2-3 zone. Hugo Vanderwall with a great reversal, and Colin Neuenhuis is deadly from behind the arc. A great start for Unity.
And here comes that Unity Christian pressure again, just like you said.
Good rebound there from Max.
Fitton with the miss. Here comes Kyler. Off to TJ Fisher on the miss. Burgess with the rebound. Is able to sustain it. Kicks it back out. Fisher to the middle. To Vanderwall. Right back out to Burgess. And the big guy, Cullicamp, with the rebound. Off to Jackson Fitton. Here come the Falcons. First entry pass down low, and Burgess was able to come up with it. Off to Neuenhuis. 2 steps on the miss, but here comes Vanderwall with the rebound, and he's got the putback.
Good strong follow there from Hugo. Great job of the big guy running the floor. And Unity Christian in firm control here early on. I'm sure Scott Soatsma really pleased with this start from the Crusaders.
With the technical, the 2 free throws, and now a 2 and a 3, and a quick 7-0 start for the Crusaders. as the Falcons try to get something going and put a couple points on the board. Spin move, Alex Guinness, and he's able to convert. Janice, excuse
really nice
me.
Spin move right there, getting himself to the middle of the floor, and a good finish, and a big bucket there for Allendale to kind of get settled in here.
Vancouver off to Burgess again from the top of the key, off the mark. Cullecamp again with the rebound.
Well, I like Kyler's confidence early in this game to take those shots. That's probably the thing he needs to work on the most is his shooting. So that's good that he's got confidence early. But another turnover from the Falcons.
Here comes Burgess off to Fisher. Quick shot. Gets bumped with the body. Fisher goes down, but looks like he's going to be going to the line for two. Again, Burgess with the push up the court. And like you said, he's had two really good open shots, but he is the playmaker. He's the guy that's going to have the ball in his hands a lot as the only sophomore on the floor right now for the Crusaders. But great job getting Fisher to the line.
Yeah, nice job from TJ there, running the floor. Get yourself an opportunity here at the line to see the ball go through the rim a little bit, maybe get his confidence up. But if you're Allendale, you got to find a way to limit those turnovers. Pretty hard to score when you're giving the ball away and then Unity's out running the floor. They've got to find a way to settle in and try to get their offense under control here in the early parts of this first quarter.
Fisher connects on two. Puts the score up to 9-2, Unity. Here comes a little token half-court pressure. And the Unity student body comes to life, trying to produce a turnover, and they do. And here comes Burgess off to Fisher again. Could have been a body foul, but he's put it in. Another two for Fisher, gives him 4 on the board. Falcons a little surprised by that, but that was a quick turnover. Now they're back to just the normal pressure again. Another steal by Fisher off to Neuenhuis, and a bucket is good. And a quick timeout by the Falcons. 5:09 left in the first quarter. Unity Christian 13, Allendale 2. With that timeout, what do the Falcons have to do coming out of this one, Grupp?
You know, I just kind of mentioned there just a couple minutes ago, it comes down to not turning the ball over. Unity's gotten everything in transition, basically, right? Other than that first possession, they got a deep three from Neuenhuis, but everything else has been in transition. I think Allendale's maybe taken 2 shots. You're not going to score if you can't get shots up. So turning the ball over is a big thing. But I'm telling you, this Unity Christian defense is so good at forcing teams to turn the ball over. And Allendale's got to figure out a way, maybe come up and set a high ball screen to alleviate some of that pressure. But it's tough because right now it's like blood in the water for Unity Christian, and they're just coming after it constantly.
Coach David Brown from the Falcons trying to get something going, rally his troops. Coach Holtzman's got to be happy with this start as he looks up at the scoreboard in just 3 minutes. And from a team that sometimes struggles to get going early, they have, with the transitional buckets, been able to produce. And here comes again full court pressure by the Crusaders, seeing if they can extend the lead. Jacob DeVito ends up with the ball this time, taking the pressure out of Jackson Fitton. He's now between the circles. Stopped out on the right wing. Right out of the timeout, a turnover. Burgess with the crossover and one!
Oh, wow. Unbelievable.
What a great move at midcourt there. Kind of freed him up on the right-hand side. Set him up perfectly to keep the defender on the left-hand side, and he converted. Now he's going to go back to the line to see if he can convert on the three-point play.
Wow, you just got a glimpse right there of why Scott Soatsman's so excited about what this sophomore can do. As he just took that thing coast to coast. What a move and a chance to get the three-point play, as you mentioned, as he doesn't convert, but gets the rebound off the tip.
Hugo Vanderwall keeps it alive. Off the tip, into Max Vancouver, and he converts. Nice little jump hook there from Max. 17-2, the Crusaders have extended it. What a great start. Full court pressure again. Crusaders are able to get back and match up. Cullecamp with the ball between the circles. Off the mark is Easton Tolson. Unity with the rebound and just a quick travel there. Too many people around in traffic for us to turn the ball over there.
Yeah, Max, you know, you love to run and you love to get out and go, but Max kind of got caught up there after that rebound and wasn't able to get the ball out of his hands and took one too many steps.
Max Vancouverin and Hugo Vanderwall take a seat for the Crusaders with their good start. And here comes Owen Vanderwall, Hugo's brother, and Jack Kamiga in for the Crusaders. Crusaders go a little bit young here. TJ Fisher on the mark there. Neuenhuis almost with a steal. Jackson Fitton trying to get something going. Alex Ganais, right, Coach? Ganais. TJ, he's off the mark, and here comes TJ Fisher. Crusaders looking to push the ball again. Kamiga on the left-hand side. Fisher eyeing a three-pointer, drives baseline, kicks it back out to Neuenhuis, and he's going to pull the trigger, and he's got it.
Oh, my goodness. They are just feeling it right now as Unity Christian in this first quarter.
Neuenhuis' second three for the game, and there is Owen Vanderwall with the great rebound. Here comes Burgess again on transition. Off to Neuenhuis, back to Burgess. He's off the mark. Kuhlekamp with the rebound, and the Falcons are off running. And Jackson Fitton is able to convert with the second bucket of the game for the Falcons. Something definitely needed to quiet the crowd there.
Absolutely. Great look ahead right there. They're able to get an easy bucket, which is what they needed for sure to settle down this Unity Christian early run here.
Fisher again on the drive, able to kick it out to Neuenhuis, draws a foul from Fitton. That's going to be his his second of the game. It's the team's fourth. Fisher and Neuenhuis take a seat, and on come Brogan Sherd and Micah Aerosmith, and you got to like Micah Aerosmith's game, Coach. He really comes in and brings a lot of extra energy off the bench, and that's exactly what you want from a bench player.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it as we get an early three from him here, but he's one of those guys that I think I mention every game that you just love the way he plays around the basket and doing all the little things.
Burgess off the mark. Here come the Falcons. Fitton with a three-point shot off the mark again. Up with the rebound is Lincoln Kishman. Able to get down to Fitton, and he's able to score two.
Nice cut right there from Fitton. He just does a nice job. I like the way this kid's come out early and done a nice job right there getting to the basket. And again, letting Allendale settle down a little bit here.
Owen Vanderwall with a nice kick back to Micah Aerosmith. What a great pass from Micah right down to Owen, and for the two-point conversion.
Another thing you look at here early on in this game, Jason, is Unity's Christian's already 9 deep into their bench. They can go deep, and they just keep coming after you. They don't really drop off a whole lot. Their ability to defend, even as you see the turnover, even off the bench, has been really good.
Owen Vanderwall with the tip. Quick up to Burgess. Kamiga with the rebound, back to Aerosmith, and he hits it too right from the free throw line, which is really, that's where he is the most deadly.
He definitely likes that shot, and that's a good shot you want him taking for sure off the offensive rebound. Nice job of getting open right there for the look.
And there he is, Micah Aerosmith with a steal. Taking a look, playing point guard off to Kamiga. He's able to convert. What a great job of controlling the body in the air there by Kamiga. Able to convert on two. 26-6 in the first quarter, Grubb. There is Micah again battling on the backside. He's small, but he plays big. It's got to be 4 or 5 offensive rebounds for the Falcons. We just can't give that up. Finally, the Crusaders able to come up with it. Kamiga between the circles, off to Sherd. See if they can find the open man. Reverse all the way back to Aerosmith. Aerosmith taking a look off to Burgess into the middle. Here's Brogan with a wide open three. Not able to convert. Tipped out by Owen, but they're going to call for over the back.
Yeah, nice. Good attempt there from Owen. Just try to tip that ball out, but I think kind of pushed the Allendale defender underneath a little bit, and probably the right call there on that one.
That is just the first team foul for the Crusaders in the first quarter. 50 seconds left. This has been an explosive first quarter. Probably one of the best I've seen from the Crusaders so far this year. There's Fitton into the lane again. One of the Allendale players that has been able to get there just off the mark. Neuenhuis back in the game for Burgess. Able to kick it up. Kamiga got a nice look there. Oh, what a great feed from Brogan to Owen. Just a great block there from Kuhlekamp. Here come the Falcons. down with the up and under. And Lincoln Kishman not able to come up with it. And there's Colin Neuenhuis making a presence again, getting with the steal. 9 seconds left. They're trying to go for one shot here. Oh, the Crusaders turn the ball over down to the corner. Allendale's going to get the last shot. And Jason Haight is just off the mark. But what a great start for the Crusaders. 26-6 to end the first quarter. Not quite the turnover you want there to end that quarter, especially when you got your last shot. I'm sure Coach Sotzma will have a couple words to say about that, trying to take care of the ball. You want to see a little bit better ball handling there down in the corner. It just looked like Brogan had it, got tipped a little bit, and turned over to the Falcons. What a great start, Grupp, for the first quarter.
It certainly was. I'll tell you what, when you look at the way Unity came out and blitzed Allendale early in this game, I mean, just like that, you turn around and Unity was up by 16. However, knowing Coach Sotzma, I don't think he's going to be real happy with the way that quarter ended. I felt like the last 2 minutes they got a little sloppy. I think they rushed some shots, turned the ball over a few too many times. He's going to want him to settle in a little bit here, take some quality shots. I will say, if you're Allendale, it felt like they really started pursuing the ball harder in the last few minutes, getting offensive rebounds. I think we've kind of come to see here that Jackson Fenton is the guy that they want the ball in his hands. So I like the way Allendale closed out that quarter. They just got a really, really big mountain to climb here after being down 20 points here at the end of one. But we'll see. You just got to take it one possession at a time. And with size on size, one of the things the Falcons have been able to do is offensive rebounds, pulling them down. They've had opportunities. They just haven't been able to convert. Alex Guinness into the lane there. He's off the mark. It looked like it was tipped out by the Falcons, but it's going to be, by the Falcons, but they're going to give them the ball out of bounds underneath. Guinness, again, with the wide open three, we just didn't match up on that, and he drains it. Yeah, what a good start for Allendale there. That's what you want, right? And I'm not sure Max matched up there on the out of bounds play, and you can't let them get wide open threes and get themselves going here in this second quarter. You got to be smart if you're Unity and play good D.
Vancouvering on the baseline finds a wide open jumper, and he converts. I believe that's Max's second bucket of the game. Guinness again on the take. Jack Camiga looked like he was there. Might have been a little bit further under the basket than what he wanted. Was not able to take the charge. And Alex Guinness is going to go to the line for two.
Well, it all started when Max Vancouvering got beat to the baseline. And this Unity Christian defense, their style is to not give up the baseline. And Max got beat, and that forced Camiga to try to take the charge, and he wasn't able to do it. So you got to cut off the dribble penetration so you don't get beat underneath by the basket.
Sotzma, 19-point lead, but puts 4 of his 5 starters back into the ballgame. Guinness was not able to convert on either free throw. And here come the Crusaders. Fisher off to Sherd. Taking a look again, the zone. Here come the long arms, and Falcons able to get a turnover.
I like the idea there from Brogan, but just a really nice, good hands there from Allendale, able to get that turnover.
Bounce pass would have been probably a little bit better option for him, especially with the long arms up on the zone. Great pressure again from the Crusaders trying to get it back. Great defense there by Neuenhuis and Sherd combining together. And here come the Crusaders very quickly again. Nice kick out. Brogan's going to get a wide open three this time. Oh, and he's just off the mark. Hugo trying to keep it alive, but it looked like it was right off the foot of Max Vancouvering.
Yeah, another great look there from Brogan. I really like the passing of this Unity Christian team. They seem to always know where each other are on the floor. Great passes right there again, and it resulted in a wide open look. You can't be upset about that shot. It was wide open, and then the effort to try to get the rebound, they just weren't able to convert.
Kyler Burgess checks back in for the Crusaders, and now you got your starting 5 back out there. Again with the pressure that's way out, way past the three-point line. Nice help side defense there by Max Vancouvering. And Jasek Haight was able to convert on the wide open three because of the help. And now we got a turnover on the Crusaders. Looks like he dragged his foot.
Well, you see the quick trigger right there from Allendale, and they've got a couple threes in this quarter. Unity Christian, again, they're not hitting their shots, and a couple turnovers. And just like that, we got ourselves a 16-point game. It seems like a lot, but if you're Allendale, you just take it a couple minutes at a time and just keep trying to chip away. And they're doing a nice job of that here in this second quarter. Very impressed with the way they responded after this early Unity Christian kind of onslaught here as Unity gets the turnover.
Neuenhuis, coast to coast after the tip out of there by Kyler Burgess, and he's able to convert again. I believe Neuenhuis has a dozen already. Burgess able to get the tip as DeVito is able to convert over to Haight. There's another tip ball by Colin Neuenhuis, and he's off and running again, and another quick, easy layup. This is exactly how they started in the first quarter, Grubb.
Well, exactly. I mean, I just said a 16-point game and then a couple of turnovers for layups for the Crusaders, and it's back out to 20. But you just look at this Allendale offense, they're not able to be comfortable at all. Everything is really hard, and that just wears on you over time.
Haight with the miss, and here come the Crusaders. Oh, what a great pass by Neuenhuis to Hugo Vanderwall. He was not able to convert. He got pushed in the back. What a great look, and just there, just like you were talking, Coach, with a great look in the pass, they're able to get something down low, trying for a conversion.
You know, you love the presence of Colin Neuenhuis. You just watch him dribble up the floor right there. He's always under control, Jason. You know, and you know, you watch point guards play a lot, right? And you love to see one who's under control. He's never rushed, and just made a great pass right there.
Isaac Eppinga into the game, and off the inbound pass, there's TJ Fisher with a three. I believe his second of the game.
You love to see TJ knocking those shots down. I believe he's going to keep getting better, and he's a big key for this Unity Christian team as we hit late season.
Burgess with the up and under. Not able to convert, but he's fouled. What a great job by Isaac Eppinga to step into the game, get a tip on the turnover there, and help push the Crusaders down the floor and get to the free throw line. And by the way, Coach, and you know where I grew up, down there in Iowa Hawkeye land, but I got to tell you, I love Kyler Burgess's shoes. Take a look at those things. That black and gold, that's bringing me back.
Nice.
It's bringing me back to the old Birkin Pass era.
Well, as
old Tom Davis running the show.
As a shop teacher here at Unity, I look at those and think those are made by DeWalt.
Yeah,
those look like
right.
Black and gold DeWalt shoes. Or black and yellow DeWalt shoes, but either way, those are pretty fancy, no doubt.
Burgess able to convert on both free throws, pushes the Crusader lead 37-12. Allendale off the mark. There's another offensive rebound. Cullecamp trying to look down low, and there's Burgess up with a tip steal again, pushing it off to Fisher, taking a look into the middle, just off the mark of Burgess. Kind of an abnormal pass. They were a little too close to each other, trying to get it back, even though TJ Fisher was under pressure, but it looked like it was off Allendale, back to the Crusaders.
Yeah, they kind of both got caught up into the corner there, and they were close to each other and close to the sideline, but Unity fortunate to keep that possession. Allendale shifts into a little 2-3 zone here. Unity's done a nice job of passing the ball, working it around to get good looks. We'll see if they can do it again.
Fisher onto the baseline. It looked like they were going to call a foul with an armbar, but they changed it to a traveling. It looked like he went Euro step on it. I'm not quite sure exactly what it looked like, but turnover Crusaders. Here come the Falcons.
We didn't have a great look at it. We were kind of covered by play. We couldn't see it because players were in the way, but I thought the same thing. A nice little Euro step, maybe got pushed, but they felt like he took one too many steps.
Haight into the middle of the lane, able to drive on the Crusaders. He able to convert for two, 37-14. Falcons staying into that zone. Fisher with an open look on the left-hand side. Rebound, Burgess. Just a slight runner, not able to convert. Here come the Crusaders fitting into the middle of the lane again. Brings it back out to the top of the circle. Easton Tolson able to get down into the middle. There's a quick rebound off to Max Vancouver, and he puts it in. Great job by the Crusaders again, pushing the limit.
It just shows you how versatile this Unity team is. You got Max Vancouver, a forward, taking the ball 60 feet onto two Allendale defenders, and he's able to convert. So just a ton of versatility from this Unity team, as you see Fenton getting a nice shot. And I really think for Allendale, it's got to go through Haight and Fenton. Those are kind of the two guys that seem to have confidence on offense.
They definitely two guys that are able to get in the lane for the Falcons right now as Burgess converts. Here comes Fenton again, but two guys especially for the Falcons who have been able to convert for them and get things going. There's Haight again off the mark from the left-hand side. Did get a decent look. Eppinga with the rebound. Great pass from Burgess again, right down to Hugo Vanderwall. And they got another score. Just did a great job. I tell you what, they're really out-hustling the Falcons down the floor for easy layups. It's got to be at least 10 to 15 layups that the Crusaders have had so far to start this ball game.
Yeah, I mean, I got to believe Coach David Brown over at Allendale is just not real happy with the transition defense. It starts with the turnovers, right? You're turning the ball over. Unity's getting steals and runouts, but you got to sprint back, right there. That's inexcusable as Hugo Vanderwall just runs right down the middle of the floor. Unity does a great job of finding him, but Allendale's got to sprint back. Right now, they're on pace to give up, I would say, 100 points to Unity, right? If Unity gets another 7 more in this quarter to get 50 to halftime, that's really not going to get it done. So the defense from Allendale just isn't quite been there here in these first 2 quarters.
And you're right, Coach. As I just look, we do have 43 points, and the crowd is got a nice round of applause right now as Jake Chapman, Crusader who has been injured, medical conditions throughout the season, has now been able to come onto the floor for the Crusaders. What a great – I tell you what, I got goosebumps right now just being able to see him out there, Coach.
Yeah, no doubt. It's just really cool to see where he's come in the last several months and the opportunity to be on the floor. I had him in class today, and he told me that he was cleared. So he was pretty excited for this opportunity. It's cool to see him to get a chance to play here tonight.
As they put those guys on the floor, you got 3 sophomores, you got a junior and a senior. Turnover on the pass by Brogan Sherd. Nice little job there by Fitton. Off to Alex Janice. And 2 points for the Falcons. Here come the Crusaders again. Brogan Sherd, top of the key. We also have Ari Lancera in the ball game. Showed nice look there from the corner. Micah Aerosmith with the offensive rebound. Not able to convert is Jack Kaminga, and here come the Falcons.
Well, you're going to need a couple of forced shots right there. I think one of the things Coach Sotzman is going to talk about here is not creating bad habits. You want to take good shots. You want to do things the right way and continue to work the ball around. A little better job there from Brogan as he tries to get to the basket, but just ends up losing it out of bounds. But, Jason, you got a big lead here. You want to create good habits and take good shots and do things the right way. And that's, I think, what Coach Sotzman is going to be talking about here at halftime.
And not a bad opportunity for some of these guys to get in the game. Ari Lancer, too, nursed an injury, able to come back, get some minutes here with a decent lead as Fitton is able to convert on a 3-point shot. Brings the lead, Unity Christian 43, Allendale 21, as we get down to about 20 seconds here in the first half. Let's see if the Crusaders can convert as they set up their last second shot here with their 2-1-2 offense. Very traditional for the Crusaders as they line up. Allendale still in their zone. Kaminga eyes the clock. Sherd down on the inside to Chapman. Not able to see it. Sherd able to find an open shot, just tipped by Alex Guinness, and not able to convert at the end. But they did get a pretty good look there. I really liked the ball movement that they were able to show right there at the end of the half.
Yeah, nice. A little better job at the end of the half there than they did at the end of the first quarter. Got a good look. Nice block there from Allendale. And, Allendale settled in a little bit there. They get this thing down to, keep chipping away like we talked about. But Unity Christian's defense and transition offense has clearly been the key here in the first half. And
that brings us to halftime here Unity Christian 43, Allendale 21. And we will take a break here and allow everyone else grab a snack, grab a pop, come back and join us for the second half as Coach Steve Gruppen and Jason Nickel will bring you action for the second half right here at Unity Christian High School. Unity Christian 43, Allendale 21.
Students will dribble the basketball around the chairs, and when the music stops, they will dribble down to the nearest basket and shoot. Once they've made a basket, they will run back and hope that there's a chair left for them. Chosen at random. Congratulations. And why didn't you go out for basketball? one. Incidentally, I don't pick these up. Can you name one of two Unity Christian boys basketball centers whose team captured a 2001 district title and came within 4 points of capturing a regional championship in 2001, losing the regional final to eventual state champion Grand Rapids South Christian? Listen for the answer following the third quarter of the girls' game. Have some time to think about it. Pull it up on Google or X, whatever. Upcoming basketball action on Tuesday night. Our boys and girls basketball teams will take on the West Catholic High School Falcons. And the boys will be playing away, and the girls will be here at home. That's Tuesday night. UC versus West Catholic. You have a church meeting, don't be afraid to say God. This is the baby and the holy war. Here's another tidbit for you. After the games tonight, there will be a dodgeball tournament. All fans and students are invited to stay to watch. Bring your safety glasses. Key captains are asked to meet with Mrs. Cody on the stage right after the basketball game to discuss procedures for the tournament. No tournament is good without rules. We'll be having a half-court game and the musical chairs during the girls' game as well. So, those are the price of one all the way around. Well, if you haven't made it to the concession stand, or yet, please do so. Usual pizza, chicken,
And we're back right here at Unity Christian High School. Jason Nichols, Steve Gruppen joining you again for the second half of the Crusaders. Halftime is coming to a close as the Crusaders eye a 43-21 lead. Great job by Colin Neuenhuis to get the Crusaders started off the free throw, and he was hot again, just like we talked pregame, Coach. And also Jackson Fitton doing a great job to keep the Falcons within distance as they start the second half. What do you see are the keys as we start the second half?
Well, if you're Unity Christian, you keep doing what you're doing, and that's the pressure defense, forcing the Allendale turnovers, getting out and running the floor. That's when they've been at their best. If you're Allendale, again, a couple minutes at a time, you just try to chip away. They got to take care of the ball and get the ball. It's got to be Hayton, it's got to be Fenton. Those seem to be the two guys that kind of get this Allendale team going and that have the confidence to play anywhere on this Unity Christian along this Unity Christian defense.
Falcons out in the 2-3 zone again, and Colin Newenice picks up right where he left off, draining a three for the Crusaders.
A lot like the first half. You had the first 5 points of that half, first three here now. Again, good job of rotating it against that zone for a wide open three.
And just like you said, Coach, Colin Newenice having a season as a senior, doing the job for the Crusaders, both ends of the floor. Allendale with a mark just off the mark there on the shot, but able to come up again with an offensive rebound to start. See if they can get something going here to start the second half. Crusaders in their token half-court pressure. Max Vancouvering with the tip. Here come the Crusaders. They got numbers. Burgess off to TJ Fisher, just off the mark. Kyler Burgess with the rebound, not able to convert. And here comes Fitton for the Falcons. Right down to the middle with a runner. Fitton just off the mark. Cullecamp trying to keep it alive. And it looks like we got a foul on Hugo Vanderwall, and we're staying on this end.
You know, you got to love with this Unity defense. A couple possessions ago, Max Vancouvering getting in the passing lanes. It's amazing how well they help each other. It is a true definition of team defense with how they help each other. They get the tips, and then they look out and run the other way. Just very impressed at their defense in the half court here tonight.
Owen Vanderwall checks in for Hugo. Just picks up his first foul. Help side defense by Neuenhuis. Cullecamp kicks it out to Jacob DeVito. He's just off the mark. And here come the Crusaders. DeVito, one player for the Falcons, not able to get anything started. As we mentioned him in the pregame, DeVito with the Euro step, able to get in the middle of the lane, and he's able to draw a foul. And he's going to the line for two. Nice job by the Falcons there to push the ball. Crusaders not able to get back.
Yeah, you like that attack right there from DeVito. Great job of trying to get to the basket. He gets the opportunity to get to the free throw line, get some points with the clock stopped. If you're Unity there on that last possession, again, take care of the ball. You don't want to get those turnovers and give Allendale some easy opportunities.
DeVito ain't able to convert on the first free throw attempt. He's going to get his second one. And he drains it. First points of the second half for the Falcons, 46-22. As the Crusaders bring it across half line, TJ Fisher looking for the cutting Owen Vanderwall turnover as Cullecamp able to bring it down for the Falcons. And there is Alex Ganes, able to convert on two into the lane.
Great little attack there from Alex. Does a nice job. Kind of cradled the ball as he entered into some traffic for Unity and is able to get the easy bucket. Nice job right there.
Neuenhuis down in the corner for the Crusaders, eyeing the zone. Reverse over to TJ Fisher. Burgess cuts through, and Crusaders come back to the top of the key, and they reset. Back down into the middle to Max Vancouvering. Not able to convert, but looks like we got Cullecamp holding Owen Vanderwall on the rebound, and we're going to stay right here. Correction, it's on DeVito.
Great look right there. And a rare miss on a wide open shot from Neuenhuis, but nice little execution from Unity on that top three-point play, one that's been a staple of theirs for many years. I know you and I, Jason, ran that one when we coached JV many times.
Shut that door. Shut the elevator door.
Yeah.
Not able to convert, but Crusaders with the offensive rebound. Fisher's eyeing a three in stride off the dribble. I kind of like that look, too, and he's able to drain it.
Yeah, that's a shot he likes. Not a lot of people always like to shoot off the dribble, but for TJ, that's a shot that he really thrives on, and a nice look right there from him.
And really a good start for TJ Fisher. First start back from the injury. Able to convert for the Crusaders, 49-24. Knocked out of bounds. Fisher's going to take a seat. So is Burgess. In comes Jack Kamiga and Michael Aerosmith to join the Crusaders on the floor. Looks like Sotsman's trying to give his guys a little bit of rest there. Fitton down on the top of the key. Not able to get it to the lane. This time he does. On the runner again. Off the front of the rim, and it's good.
What a tough shot right there from Fenton. You're undersized in the lane like that, shooting the runner after you've been dribbling around. Again, I'm impressed with his game. Nice job right there, and good ball movement. I don't think Micah quite knew where he was at on the floor when he caught that one, but a great job of Unity keeping with it and continuing to get looks here.
Wide open look for Nieuwenhuis, and he drains this one. Great shot and a reversal off the offensive rebound by the Crusaders, and Nieuwenhuis converts.
Yeah, you can't give him a lot of space, and he's shooting the ball at such a high percentage this year. He's really the one guy on this Unity Christian team that's shooting the three really well. Believe it or not, I'm talking to, as number 23, Ganes hits it, but in talking to Scott Soetsma, really has not shot the ball real well this year from three, as Vanderwall gets it on the other end. But Nieuwenhuis is hitting some threes this year, no doubt.
And there he is distributing the ball. What a great assist by Nieuwenhuis. Finds the streaking Owen Vanderwall down the floor and is able to convert again, pushing the ball on the Falcons. There's Fenton off the left-hand side again with a three-pointer. And there's quick 5 points from Fenton, trying to bring the Falcons back. Kamiga off the mark on the dribble drive. And it looks like the official, we're staying here off of the Falcons. In comes Brogan Sherd, and a well-deserved rest for Colin Nieuwenhuis, as he has been the spark again for the Crusaders to get this thing going in the second half.
Nice little attack right there from Kamiga. I thought he got bodied. They let him play a little bit, but you like to see that aggressiveness from him trying to get to the basket.
Sherd on the right side. Kamiga sets up. Falcons off the inbound pass are in man-to-man now. One of the rare times we've seen them go to man. And they're able to get a stop there as Collecamp comes down with the rebound. Off to Jacob DeVito, and he's able to convert.
Nice left hand right there from DeVito. Again, another kind of a Euro step, crossing over to his left and finishes with the left. And I believe we've got a timeout here from Scott Soetsma. Probably not overly thrilled with the last few minutes of this Unity Christian. I'm not going to say effort, but maybe just getting a little sloppy. Defensively, they have not been as good, Jason, and allowing Allendale to get to the basket quite a bit. A lot of that's been sparked here by Jackson Fenton, but others have definitely stepped up as well.
And you're right, Coach, just like the end of the first half, as we take a break for this timeout, but Coach Soetsma trying to emphasize to the guys that, are 7 in, and it's not like they're not trying and giving their best effort, but just a reminder, guys, let's keep playing like we are. Keep bringing that intensity when you come off the bench, and let's continue to try to pressure the Falcons and see if we can continue to run and push the ball the other way.
Well, yeah, it's like we talked about early on. You want to develop good habits, right? And when you come out and you're a little bit lazy on switches and you're not getting in passing lanes, you create bad habits, and that's not what you want to do. As we enter late season here, we get into February.
Kamiga off the mark. It looks like it's going to stay here, as Lincoln Kishman is not able to bring it down. Coach Soetsma calling out a play again out of the timeout. Got a nice look there for a wide open three from Kamiga, and now the Crusaders take it underneath. Nice little screen down middle. Tipped out. Sherd trying to get down to the middle of the lane. Here comes Eppinga. A little bit of a dribble weave. Hugo Vanderwall with a wide open shot. Unable to convert. Nice rebound there by Isaac Eppinga. And the Crusaders will reset as Kamiga eyes the ball on the dribble drive. Great no-look pass. And Hugo Vanderwall for two.
Great pass from Kamiga, but really that play was set up by Isaac Eppinga, keeping it alive and giving them another possession. You love to see that out of the senior, getting some opportunities here and making the most of it late in the third quarter.
And right off the bench, just like the first half, just like you said, Coach, Eppinga making a contribution, doing a great job, keeping it going. Unity looks up to be in a kind of a matchup zone right now, as Jacek Haight is able to convert on a three from the wing, brings it back down to 19.
Yeah, good ball movement there from Allendale, able to get a wide open look. Again, they've done a nice job here in this third quarter settling in. You haven't seen the pressure of Unity. They could ratchet that up at any time, but Allendale's done a much better job here in the third quarter.
Kamiga able to get to the middle of the lane again. It looks like it was off Jack. It kind of looked like it got tipped. He might have grabbed it right at the last second there. Couldn't see from our angle as we're straight line on that one. Here comes Fitton up for the Falcons. And it does look like the Crusaders are in kind of a 2-3 zone as Vanderwall is staying presence in the middle for the big guy. Haight off the mark from the wing again. Here comes Brogan Sherd pushing the ball. Finds Aerosmith on the left-hand side. Great cut by Vanderwall. Not able to find him as Eppinga finds Kamiga wide open on the wing for the left-hand side. Not able to convert. Hugo not able to keep it alive, and here come the Falcons.
Well, again, a great look right there. You like that shot from Kamiga. He's a guy that can knock that down, just unable to convert. And, you know, listen, Jason, it's been a tough night here for Allendale, tough start, but I give them an awful lot of credit for hanging in there. And they've brought this thing down to 19. Still going to be a tough one for them to overcome, but very impressed with their ability to come out in the third quarter and really settle down and get themselves an opportunity here to make a game out of this as we head into the fourth quarter.
Fitton's the one you want with the ball. Kind of a runner. He's able to get his own offensive rebound. Tip back, no good. But that's kind of the shot you wanted. You wanted the ball in his hands, not able to convert. As Fitton brings the third quarter to a close. 8 minutes left right here at Unity Christian High School. Unity 56, Allendale Falcons 37. And taking a look at the Falcons, they did get that look that they wanted. Maybe tried to bring it down to 16 points, possibly 17 as they go start the fourth quarter. And they would have had the ball, coach, not able to convert. That would have been a big putback by Fitton if he would have been able to get it.
Yeah, it certainly would have. And you know, like I said, I give Allendale a lot of credit for hanging in there. They could have folded it up and not wanted to really come out in that second half, but they did a nice job. Unity, though, however, they have the ability to turn up the heat whenever they need to here. They can really ratchet up the pressure, and we saw how that affected Allendale. You know, on a side note, Jason, each week we do these broadcasts. We get better and better. We got cameras all over this gym. I hope you guys at home are enjoying all these different camera angles. We got cameras on the floor. It has been really, really good to see that here. Very impressed by our production here tonight. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and it's been really cool to see all the different angles we have here.
And all run, just like you said, Coach, by students, a couple sophomores and a freshman, giving their time up tonight, but doing a great job getting into the huddles. We got the crowd. We got shots down on the floor. And just a wonderful job, and it's so cool to see them involved and using their talents too. That we see not only with the video production, but also we see out here with the basketball. So that's just really cool.
It is, and the best thing is there's no cameras on us because we are both made for radio. We don't need cameras on us here, and that's been even better as we get to call this one here tonight. But it is really cool to see students up here doing a lot of the work and having fun with it.
Absolutely. As we were told at the beginning of the game, maybe we'll just put a camera on you for pregame, not something we really wanted. As Alex Janice is able to convert for the three-pointer, again, the bucket that they wanted right out of the right on the start of the fourth quarter, as TJ Fisher is able to get into the lane and score a two for the Crusaders.
Again, TJ loves that shot off the dribble. You get a chance to see that as well right there from him. He hit a three like that earlier, and he just loves that pull-up. Nice job, and it's really great. You know, you talked about this is his first start. He's played in several games, but it's first opportunity to come back and start, and he's making the most of it here tonight. He's doing a nice job.
And you wonder, too, Coach, does this zone by the Crusaders give an opportunity for a little bit of rest, still with some pressure, maybe to see what Allendale can do with it, as I believe they are not in the same district as we do look ahead. I do not believe they are.
I don't think so.
Jake Chapman back into the game, and the big guy's able to convert with 2 points. His first 2 points of the season. Jake Chapman doing what he does best down low.
Yeah, I got
goosebumps.
How can you not
love
that?
I got goosebumps,
that was really
Coach.
awesome. They get him a touch. He gets over his left shoulder, and yeah, he's 6'6". He does a great job of getting to the basket. Really cool opportunity right there as Fenton knocks it down on the other side. Again, Allendale just, they keep hanging in there and doing a really nice job, but really cool to see Chapman get the opportunity there.
And again, just so many people been praying for this kid to be out on the floor, be with the Crusaders, and everybody out here is just feeling so happy about his opportunity to come back, and just such a great opportunity for him to be able to be out there and just, get a couple minutes and have fun, and just something really you hope you pray for. And it's just, like I said, just a lot of goosebumps and just a lot of great feelings just seeing him out there. Fitting between the circles, tries to get things going for Allendale. Haight with the shot at the top of the key off the mark, and it's off Allendale as we go the other way. And I really do I'm so glad to see Coach Osma, too, trying to give Chapman some minutes, and it has been sparing, but just like you said, Coach, you talked to him today, got the green light, able to get in there for, I would be nervous if I was him, just try to get back out there as well, and it's just so great to see him out there working his magic back in the inside like we saw last year.
Well, you kind of want to, he's been practicing now, I believe, for a number of weeks, but he finally got cleared for competition. So, you don't want to throw him out there for too long. You want to just kind of ease him into it. Nice block from TJ, but he definitely got the body. Fenton does a nice job of drawing that contact, and now he's going to go to the line. But, like I said, you don't want to run him out there for too long. You kind of got to ease him into a little bit, and, we'll see how that plays out moving forward. But at the end of the day, you got a kid who's 6'6" out on the floor. That's a big weapon no matter what.
Huge weapon for the Crusaders, and having another inside presence with Hugo Vanderwall, Isaac Eppinger, Max Vancouver, and when you can get another big guy out there, that just opens up a little bit more of the inside-outside game. We've definitely got some of the outside game going on. And there is Jake Chapman. He's going to take a seat. What a great job. A couple good minutes there for him. Able to get his first bucket of the season as Owen Vanderwall checks in. But looking forward, even as Crusaders move on to tournaments, seeing how many more minutes he maybe be able to get going into tournament play would really benefit the Crusaders.
Yeah, you got a couple weeks yet until that point, so a little more opportunity for conditioning for him, and we'll just kind of see how it plays out. But I think between that and between the emergence of TJ Fisher, that's another huge weapon for Unity as we move forward here into the last couple weeks of the regular season.
Fisher on the cross-court pass to Nieuwenhuis, kept alive there by Max Vancouver. Great pass there by Burgess, and Nieuwenhuis is going to go to the line. Tried it with a little bit of a left-hand hook. Looked like he got a little bit of a body foul, and he'll shoot two.
Again, as you see right there, very impressed at the passing from this Unity Christian offense. It amazes me how they know where each other are on the floor all the time, and just really been impressed by that here tonight as they're able to find each other for a lot of really good looks.
Rare miss by Nieuwenhuis at the free throw line. He's going to eye a second one as he looks on right at the student body of Unity Christian, who are decked out in Adam Sandler gear, bringing it back. All the baggy shorts and the baggy shirts, and that's looking pretty good tonight as they come out and support the Crusaders. Shout out there to the student body. Nieuwenhuis connects on the second, 61-44. As Easton Tolson is off the mark there. Here comes Burgess. And you got to believe Sotsma will start working some of the other players as Owen Vanderwall connects on a three.
The sophomore taking a page out of his brother's book and stepping outside and knocking down the three. You like to see that out of his game.
And both of those Vanderwall kids can't shoot it out there.
I didn't really know that Owen took that shot a whole lot, but hey, why not? You're up 17. You might as well let it rip. He's coming out here in a second anyway, so he got his last shot off.
Sotsma might have even been surprised about that shot.
I think so.
Haight off the mark. Inside foul on the Falcons. Looks like a push underneath. Looks like by Collicamp. And Sotsma is going to clean house here and bring some other subs in as the Unity Christian faithful here give these players a nice round of applause. Some starters and some not, and well-deserved as Unity continues to hold a 20-point lead. But you got to kind of look back as the first quarter really being the mark of where this game has been, and the 64 points for the Crusaders right now and the 20-point difference.
You know, it really was. I believe they had 28 points at the end of the first quarter, Unity did. And that really, like you said, is the difference in the game is we've got a pile up here. But that was the difference in the game. The way Unity came out and just absolutely blitzed the Falcons early on. And then they were really just able to kind of cruise after that. But like I said a couple times, Allendale has done a nice job of not hanging it up and quitting. They kept fighting and kept fighting. Impressive by them on that part.
A number of Allendale subs also into the game as Jack Kamiga finds a backdoor cut there by Ari Lancer, wide open for 2 points. What a great cut and a great find.
Absolutely. Again, you love to see that. A kid in Ari who maybe doesn't get as many minutes as some of the other guys, but comes in and does a nice job of getting to the basket, making a nice cut.
Brogan Sher with a wraparound tip. It's going to stay right here for the Falcons. Crusaders go man-to-man away from the zone here on the out-of-bounds play. Aerosmith almost with a steal as Allendale eyes it between the circles. Hudson Crock down to the middle. Off to the left-hand side again as Eli Darling takes a look. Hudson Francis out to Gavin Talbot, not able to convert as Brogan Sherd finds a wide open Isaac Eppingott, not able to convert on the layup, but tipped out of bounds, and it's off the Crusaders' Falcon ball. Good job by pushing the ball there. I really like that pass by Brogan Sherd.
Absolutely.
As he found the wide open Isaac Eppingott, just not able to convert on the layup, but what a really good job again to push the ball.
Yeah, Epping again maybe got a little too far under the basket there on that one, but as this thing kind of comes to a close a little bit here, Unity Christian's going to move to 8-0 in league play as they have a firm grasp on the first place here in the OK Blue. Allendale is going to fall to 2-5 in the OK Blue. Unity Christian will move to 12-4 overall. Like I said, Jason, this team is red hot right now. I believe winners of, I think, 9 in a row. Something close to that anyway. So they have just been playing really, really well. And just in the time when you want to. Here as we get into to February, that's when you really want to be peaking, and I would say they are right now.
Brogan Shirt off the mark, but Jack Kamiga comes up with a steal. Not able to convert on the layup, but it's going to stay right with the Unity Christian Crusaders as Scott Sotsma got to be very happy calling out a play here under the basket with the way the Crusaders play with about a minute left in the game. And first game playing the conference, second time around. And just like you said, what a great start as Jack Kamiga converts to continue this going undefeated in OK Conference play for the Crusaders at home, knowing that they're going to have to go on the road to West Catholic, on the road to Holland Christian, on the road to Hamilton yet. This is a good job of the Crusaders to get going on the second half of play here as we start February.
Well, and one more thing, too. Make no mistake about it. This Allendale team, they're dangerous. They beat Holland Christian a week ago.
They did.
2 weeks ago took Unity Christian to a 2-point game right here in this gym as Eppinga knocks down a three. Oh, the senior gets a chance to knock it down. You got to love that.
Got to love it. Way to go, Isaac. Nice shot there, converting. Kamiga not able to come down with it. Oh, what a great job by Isaac Eppinga to find a wide open three there. It brings the Crusaders past the 70 mark as 3-2-1. They will close out a win here right at Unity Christian High School. Unity Christian 71, Allendale 44. And just like you said, Coach, what a great job as the Crusaders were able to push the ball, find a lot of layups, a lot of conversion on layups tonight. 20-plus points for sure on layup conversions. Finding the next guy in line. Bench guys coming off, scoring, doing the little things. A little bit of improvement in the second half on the defense all the way around. And Coach Osum has got to be really happy going into the locker room with this group, knowing that they've just put up 71 points, 28-point start in the first quarter. And you got to believe that the percentage for the Crusaders was pretty high. Colin Newenice definitely coming in with a high score as we're listening to Greg Barman scoring for the Crusaders. And there it is from Greg Barman. Kyle Newenice leads the Crusaders with 21 points. And what I see as I look down this line with all the different points here, Coach, is TJ Fisher, first start of the game, coming out with 12 points. Got to be a great mark for the Crusaders.
Yeah, certainly. I don't know. We better wrap this up. The pep band's closing in on us up here. But great game from Unity. They came out. Anytime you play a team a second time after beating them handily the first time, it can be a little tricky to come out with that fire, but they certainly did in that big first quarter. But nice job from the Crusaders. Job well done. We got the girls' game coming up here in about 18 minutes, so we're looking forward to that.
So Coach Crumpet and I will sign off here for a little bit. Join us again as we will go live stream with the girls' basketball. Unity Christian Crusaders versus Allendale. Girls will join you in about 18 minutes. We'll start our pregame, and we'll see you then. Unity Christian 71, Allendale 44 for the boys as they start action again in the month of February.